We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Oil prices up, more evidence against Joe Biden, recession fears, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The U.S. Department of Justice ordered FBI and IRS investigators involved in the Hunter Biden probe to remove any reference to President Biden in a search warrant related to a Foreign Agents Registration Act probe. New documents released by the House Ways and Means Committee reveal. Committee Chairman Jason Smith led a vote Wednesday to release new documents provided by IRS whistleblowers Gary Shapley and Joseph Ziegler that corroborate their initial testimony to the committee and reinforce their credibility and their high esteem among colleagues. The Biden administration, including top officials at the Justice Department, lied to the American public and engaged in a cover-up that interfered with federal investigators and protected the Biden family, including President Biden himself, the committee said. One document released Wednesday was an August 2020 email sent by Assistant U.S. Attorney Leslie Wolf, in which she ordered investigators to remove any reference to political figure one from a search warrant. Subsequent documents released Wednesday revealed that President Biden is political figure one. The Senate on Wednesday unanimously approved a formal dress code requiring business attire on the chamber floor. The resolution reversed a casual dress code Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer declared last week. That move triggered a backlash focused on Senator John Fetterman, known for wearing shorts and a hoodie. Senators Joe Manchin and Mitt Romney led the push to require business attire, including coats and ties for men, saying it was necessary to show reverence for the Senate. Fetterman quipped last week that he would save democracy by wearing a suit if House Republicans voted to avert a government shutdown. This week, he voted for the formal dress code, bowing to the pressure of his colleagues. Economists on Wall Street and in the Biden administration said a federal government shutdown, more likely after House Republican leaders rejected a Senate fix on Wednesday, would be unlikely to significantly slow the economy and trigger a recession if it was brief. The assessment is largely based on what happened to the economy in previous shutdowns. But the experts warned a prolonged shutdown could slow growth and compound pressures on the economy from high interest rates, renewed federal student loan payments, rising gas prices, and a potentially extended strike by auto workers, according to the New York Times. Real gross domestic product increased at an annual rate at 2.1% in the second quarter of 2023, according to the third estimate. This is a slight drop from the first quarter, when real GDP increased 2.2%. The increase in the second quarter primarily reflected increases in business investment, consumer spending, and state and local government spending. The 2.1% indicates a fairly strong economy, but the dropping number does lead to concerns. North Korea has released Travis King, the 23-year-old U.S. soldier who, facing disciplinary action, ran across the border from South Korea in July. U.S. officials said Wednesday that Pyongyang transferred King to China, where he was handed over to American authorities. The Defense Department said King was being flown to a military hospital in Texas. Private King appears to be in good health and good spirits as he makes his way home, a senior Biden administration official said. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said the United States made no concessions to Pyongyang to secure King's return. North Korean state media said King was being expelled after confessing that he illegally intruded in North Korea. U.S. crude oil futures rose 3.6% to $93.68 a barrel on Wednesday, the highest level since August 2022. The price of the U.S. benchmark, West Texas Intermediate, has jumped more than 30% since June. The surge started in early July after OPEC and allies, led by Russia, cut supply to a level lower than demand to boost prices. The 3-month rally has revived concerns that oil could reach $100 a barrel, although the pace of the increases has slowed in the past week. India, a key consumer, has warned that higher prices are hurting its economy, raising questions about whether demand will fall next year. Rising oil prices are also impacted by Biden's cancellation of many oil leases and his continued battle against the American oil industry. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.